And a very good evening to you. Welcome to Cleethorpes as the Olympic Flame arrives to spend the night at the seaside. Well, these are some of the latest pictures here. This is the route the torch will take as it makes its way towards this evening's celebrations. Earlier this afternoon, thousands of people came out to welcome the torch as it arrived in North Lincolnshire.
Here in Scunthorpe there's been a real carnival atmosphere, sparking a feel-good factor that you know can be quite infectious.
Yes, in towns and villages across North Lincolnshire, the torch has had the warmest of welcomes.
I'm so honoured to have been nominated to carry it, and through my hometown with so many people here to see me, it's just so special.
Well, there's been a few spots of rain here in Cleethorpes. I'll be back later in the programme with the full forecast for tomorrow as the torch travels through Lincolnshire.
And a very good evening to you. Welcome to a special edition of BBC Look North, live from a very noisy Meridian Park here in Cleethorpes, where the crowds have turned out to see the Olympic torch arrive. Well, these are some of the latest shots. This is the route that the torch will make to get its way here to Meridian Park. Once the torch arrives, it'll run through the crowds onto the stage, and the cauldron will be lit, the culmination of the celebrations here in the park. There is a crowd of around 10,000 people being entertained by the travelling torch relay show. But make no mistake, the torch itself is the star of the show. And I'm competing tonight against the tribes at the moment. It's certainly a very noisy night here in Cleethorpes. Well, on its journey across the UK, the Olympic Flame has travelled on 68 different modes of transport so far. It's been on a train before in North Yorkshire, but nothing quite like the Cleethorpes Light Railway, where Kate Sweeting is right now.
Well, Peter, I am here at the Cleethorpes Light Railway. I'm here with Mick Chorley, who is about to carry the torch on the railway for a mile down the track. Mick, how are you feeling ahead of it?
I'm feeling elated. It's absolutely marvellous, and to talk to a lovely lady like you makes it all the more worthwhile. I've had loads of pictures taken with loads of little ones, and that's what it's all about. It's been absolutely marvellous.
You did say yesterday you were going to milk it for all it's worth. And
I am milking it for all it's worth, and I hope this train breaks down and I go amongst the crowd, and it'll be absolutely fantastic. Can I get off the train and do a little bit more? It'd be marvellous.
There are hundreds and hundreds of people here. I don't know if you can see at home, but lots of people looking on. How does it feel to have this kind of crowd watching you?
Well, this is my once-in-a-lifetime bit, isn't it? It's never going to happen again. Everybody's going to look at the telly and say, who's that lunatic out there with that torch? But I love it. I love it. And I've got to thank, for once, Mr McAdam, the surgeon that operated on me. And without him, I wouldn't be here.
Because you have been nominated for that. You've done a lot for the sport and the community, and you've got over bowel cancer, haven't you? I mean, how does it feel to be nominated for all the things you've achieved and you've got for it?
Well, I think it's the person, Wally Smith, that nominated me, because you do a lot for sport over the years and you never think of the time it takes to do it. Like cutting cricket pitches, marking cricket pitches, sorting the team out, doing the score sheets, doing secretarial things for football teams, and you just do it. And then when the bowel cancer came, I kept the sport going through my radio chemotherapy.
So you've really got through a lot. Well, enjoy your moment, Mick. You did want
Aren't you coming with me?
I'm not, I'm afraid. I'm going to stay here and watch you have your glorious moments.
I wish you were coming with me. It'd be marvellous.
Congratulations, Mick. So, Mick,
you look like Kate Middleton.
Thank you. So that's Mick Chorley, who's going to be going a mile down the Cleethorpes Railway. Back to you now, Peter.
Thank you very much indeed, Kate. Yes, 1948 was the year that the Cleethorpes Light Railway started, the second time the Olympic Games were held in the UK. Well, today's route started in Sheffield and travelled east, a bit of quiet, and went through South Yorkshire, arriving in Scunthorpe just after lunchtime this afternoon. The first time that North Lincolnshire has seen the torch. Phil Connell was there to see what sort of welcome they received.
On Doncaster Road in Scunthorpe, the Olympic Flame was welcomed by 3 excited generations of the Redhead family. Daniel Redhead, their brother, son and grandson, was one of 16 torchbearers here. a day which the Redheads likened to a roller coaster ride.
So emotional. It's just ace. It was lovely. It's so special.
It was amazing. It's the most special thing I've ever done. It's been a fantastic day. I'm so honoured to have been nominated to carry it, and through my hometown with so many people here to see me, it's just so special.
Well, day 39 of the torch relay, and enthusiasm for the Olympic flame shows absolutely no sign of diminishing. Here in Scunthorpe there's been a real carnival atmosphere, sparking a feel-good factor that you know can be quite infectious.
Get your cameras ready, folks, because they won't stop for you. Hey, sir. Nice to meet you, John.
It's just amazing. I just cannot believe it. It's unbelievable.
Right in the sky, John, you're holding the Olympic flame.
It's an amazing feeling. We was on the bus all chanting everybody on, and now I'm out here. The amount of people, it's just unrealistic. You can't quite get it in your head. So yeah, it's really good.
And from the cavalcade that travels with the torch, there were plenty of the now customary high fives, even one today for the BBC. Between Scunthorpe and Cleethorpes, the flame has been carried today by 56 people, with these youngsters in Scunthorpe providing some unexpected support. The convoy then moved to Rawby and Brigg, where thousands again lined the streets to be a part of Olympic history. Here it was a chance for Alice Kay to shine, a local girl and active charity fundraiser.
It's so surreal, it's unbelievable. I mean, the atmosphere on the bus as well. I've got some friends over there, and I can't quite see my family, but I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Hey!
And it was a proud day too for the family of torchbearer Sophie Russell from Market Raisin.
She was severely attacked just over a year ago. She's autistic. She's come through it so well. It ripped her life apart at the time. I'm just so proud.
And here in Immingham there were more amazing scenes, lots of beaming smiles and plenty of inspiring stories. Phil Connell, BBC Look North.
Well, this is one of the noisiest situations I've ever been. We've now got a helicopter. Hopefully we've got some aerial pictures. There's the apologies if they freeze a little bit, but obviously this is technically quite difficult. You can see the Cleethorpes Light Railway there, the torch on board there as it makes its way along the promenade and towards us here in the Meridian Park. So it's actually on board. Those pictures coming, of course, from a helicopter. Apologies if they break up just a wee bit, but it's on its way here to this huge celebration. I'm competing against an awful lot of people tonight, and also to the band on the stage. Well, joining me is a couple of people who've had the honour of running with the torch. John Tomlinson, who carried the Olympic flame in Scunthorpe this morning, and also Mike Bromby, who was there on the approach to West Park in Hull. Gentlemen, good evening to you. John, first of all, just hold up the torch. Let us see. I mean, that is just fantastic, isn't it? How did it feel?
Emma, can we close some time back?
It was amazing, fantastic, inspiring, everything all rolled under one roof. It was just absolutely amazing.
And what did it mean to you when you found out you were asked to do it?
I read the email at home and I just jaw dropped. Couldn't really believe it, to be honest.
And you've done some things, haven't you? You've climbed. Tell me where you've climbed.
Kilimanjaro and also Mount Everest as well with the wife.
What was more of a challenge? This?
Yes, definitely. Just taking in all the people there, screaming and shouting as well.
All right. Now, Mike, let me just hold it. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? 8,000 holes, 3 sides to represent the 3 Olympic values. How was it for you, Mike?
Just the same, fantastic, not just for myself but everybody, for Great Britain.
And you are looking after Luke Campbell at the moment, only a few weeks away. Are things looking good?
He's looking great, yeah, he's going to bring that gold to Britain.
You think you can do it?
Great Britain, definitely can. Luke Campbell all
You're
the way.
Really optimistic.
Definitely, Pete, he's looking fantastic.
Okay. Did you get a buzz out of this?
Yeah, he has done, you know. I mean, we're holding gold, he'll have gold.
Oh, very confident tonight. You're just full of it, aren't you? Let me hold it one more time. That's fantastic. I always wondered how they actually turn the gas off, and there's a little hole in there just to turn the gas off afterwards. It's fantastic to see you both. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. Let's see if we can have a look at some of the latest pictures of what's going on outside. There's the crowd. They're still awaiting the arrival of the torch here in Meridian Park. And the final runner. There's the helicopter pictures. Again, just yeah, there we are, moving along nicely. The torch on its way here. The last carrier of the torch will be 92-year-old Jack Andrew, and we'll be hearing from him shortly. Let's go back to the crowd down there. There's around 10,000 people here waiting for the first glimpse of the torch. Leanne Brown is in the crowd somewhere down there. Leanne.
Hi Peter, well I'm inside the Olympic corridor at the moment. This is where the torch will make its way all the way up onto the stage where a giant cauldron will be lit. Now we've had all sorts of entertainment on the stage, but of course we are all here to see the Olympic flame, so let's come and chat to some of the people who've been waiting. How long have you been waiting here?
From 5 o'clock.
And what's made you come here today?
It's the Olympic torch. We're on holiday, but we didn't want to miss it.
Oh, you're on holiday, are you? Whereabouts have you come from?
Leeds.
And, you know, what's made you come here to Cleethorpes?
Well, we're on holiday and we knew this event were on this week anyway, so...
Yeah. And are you enjoying it so far?
Oh, yes, thanks, yeah, brilliant.
And, you know, what is it about this torch that makes it so special? Why come and see it?
I think it's just because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come down, and it's a great atmosphere down here. We're really enjoying it.
OK, thank you very much. Well, there really is a sense of anticipation building here, and I'm told it is shortly going to be here.
Thank you very much indeed, Leanne. Don't forget, you sent loads of pictures last week when the torch was in Hull. Keep the photos coming in. Send them to us in the usual way if you want to go via our Facebook page, also Twitter, and also on email. Those are the details on the screen now. We'll be back in a moment to see the actual arrival of the torch here at Meridian Park being carried by Jack. First of all, let's go back to the studio and get the rest of today's news from Amy Cole.
Peter, thank you very much. Controversial plans to build thousands of new homes in an area of Lincoln will be put out to